Howdy folks, welcome back to Grease Gaming with another video, and today we have so new to this in her Tier 10 American carrier, USS Midway. This is actually technically not a World War II ship, but they put this at Tier 10, and I think this is a fair enough representation of the Tier 10s in this line. And also, let me point this out before anybody goes and jumps to conclusions, this is with the carrier changes over the past quite some time. So possible armor-piercing bombs on this ship, torpedoes, twin planes. So very, very, very nimble ship. Now, I'll also warn a few things, and as my jumping conclusion thing is, when I do my recordings on this, there is no real way for me to lock onto what's controller-wise what's going on. The only way I can show you guys what's going on is me moving around on the screen and showing you what's going on in real time. So if I'm missing something overhead, it is me trying to catch up with everything else, because Sonu is definitely one of the most insane carrier players I've ever ran across. I know she's not one of the top in the world for NA, but good God, she is at least one of them. So if anybody ever seen one of my matches that given out by Sonu in a carrier match, you know it's something good. Something to the point of her either getting a broken game or be somebody completely worthless. Which she told me. When you get a carrier match with a incompetent player, something like that she wrote. And I said, okay, I'll take a look at this. And, well, here we go. So what's Midway? Midway was a compilation of all the history and learning from the carrier matches of the Pacific War compiled into one massive ship. The ship was changed over multiple times. Her aircraft carrier launching systems were improved and stuff like that. But this is the previous design to that. She has a bigger, better armor. She has all kinds of other factors. And here comes the first strike, right on the gearing. If just one thing that Sonu is good at, it is dropping torpedoes at the enemy. And, well, that'll look good for... Yeah, he's nearly dead. And she's losing her fighters, her torpedoes. Fighters, come to rescue. Oh, here they come. Oh, there goes that gearing. And now the planes are like, fuck, I gotta run away. Alright, meanwhile, down on the minimap, if you guys are not noticing, the top team up the top is all sticking up to the top, and everybody's on the Tears of the Desert are also going all the way at the other end. Now, also, let me also put another discrepancy out there real quick as we're playing this game and as things are going on at actions. You also have to note that this is the previous version of Tears of the Desert, because the islands are not changed. Oh, here comes her bombers. Yep, there goes her killing. That's one killed. No more Neptune. Meanwhile, down, here comes the next bomb raid, and yep, that's a fire. Sorry, New Orleans. No, not really. We're not sorry. Meanwhile, her torpedo bombers are coming back up online, and they're about to fly off. So new fighters are... looks like they're going to defend the main fleet here. And she is more than certainly able to straight the position. And down goes those bombers. Okay, fighters. Oh, by the way, you don't mind if I work on your planes there. Yep, there goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's more that she kills, and here comes more. She took a few out on Yugamo. Oh no, Yugamo! Watch out! Don't turn out, turn in, turn... Oh, you're so lucky. And there goes 10 planes. Okay, so that's 22 planes so far. She is gobbled up so far in this match. This is why I don't battle Sonu. She's the master of the strafe technique. If you know how to strafe with the alt key and able to nimbly hit, I applaud you, because you guys who play, you ladies and gentlemen who play these carrier ships, you're the difference between us either pushing and continuing the advance or having us to slow down because of incoming planes doing massive damage to us. It's definitely the means of victory and defeat. And since that carrier has lost all those planes, it's going to take a while for them to come back up and be able to get back onto the hangar and get another wave coming out. But with doing so, she'll be able to get everything ripped and ready to go. But, you know, that's the way the Midway is. And on top of that, guys, let's also talk about other things while we're waiting for the planes to go up real quick. Midway also has a plethora of anti-air and a plethora of also some secondary guns, which are actually pretty good for self-defending itself for actually its tier. And don't forget, defensive fire consumables are also available on the tier 10. So, in case you do get striked, there are some planes you can use. Now, her bombers are ready, her torps are ready. She's still keeping her fighters off to the side. They're just ready to go, defending both the flanks. So they're ready to go, and she moved them up. Now there's the enemy fighters are possibly seeing this. And who's she gonna go for? Who's the enemy this time around? Oh wait, their fighters, her torps are in trouble a little bit, but she splits them, loops it around. And she's got them baited until so she can do a strike there. First strike hits the second strike activates over, it hits and torps onto that Alabama. And she got 2. Did she get 3? No, she only got 1 torpedo hit. And a nasty hit to the Alabama, so that lost quite a bit of health. Her fighters are ready to go. She loses a couple of her strikes here. Can she help defend herself? I think she's waiting for the right moment there. It's like watching, you know, like a quick movie. Is she gonna? But nope. He's pulling back. He's pulling back his fighters. And now the Yugamo has now made his way inside the cap circle. And he's asking for support because here comes the enemy bombers. They're gonna hit. So no, the Yugamo's getting hit. Save it. Well, she goes at you instead to strafe. Oh wait, she's waiting for the right moment. And strafes a massive amount of the planes out of the sky. There's 9 dead there. And now she's pulling back her fighters. She's going to lose a few here because if you pull out your strafe, you do sacrifice some of your fighters. She was able to pull them out just in time. Meanwhile, her other fighter force is making its way back towards the middle to assist Yugamo, who's now pushing out of the cap circle because it's just too hot. It's too hot of a zone. However, that Yugamo does see the enemy carrier and is going for it. Unfortunately, the torpedo planes are hitting another target there and is hitting the Otago. The Otago takes 2 on the side there. That hurt. And of course, Sunu had to go in for a little bit of a monkey wrench to the poor carrier. And there goes 7 more of his planes. And another one, another 2, 3, 4. So now that's 46 planes shot down so far. It's like ripping pepperonis. Now the Kageros come out in between the 2 islands here, and her torpedo bombers are ready to go. Alright, place your bets, folks. Do you think he's gonna die in this strike? You be the judge. Well, if you guessed, you're right. You're right. There goes 1 destroyer. So that's a devastating strike. Well done, Sonu, right there. She still has 1 batch of bombers left to go. And she's going after that Alabama. Unfortunately, it's a pretty nasty ship with a very good anti-air. Bow fours, folks. Bow fours. However, one torpedo, and it took out the engines. So that's going to be a nasty repair to fix. Surely a repair party will be definitely there for sure. Meanwhile, her fighters are down in the middle, a position to help out the cap circle line, because there's still a destroyer there, and there's still a on the team and two more on the right side, trapping the enemy team in a circle. They're basically entrapped. And here comes Sunu planes going to bomb that. Yeah, the Orc just took a nasty hit. Unfortunately, it was only one bomb. But it looks like he did damage control it. By the way, buddy, do you remember? She has a second set. So, what do you think's gonna happen here? She's waiting for it to cool down. Oh, don't she flanks, it goes right for the Hindenburg. And there it is, 5 bombs hit, leaving 3 fires onto the target. And here comes Sunu's planes, just straight up bombers, and there they go. Bye-bye, torps. 6 planes shot down. Here comes another set. Sunu flanks his one way. Brings around the old planes again, and 6 more dead. That's another 6 more. 59 planes now are dead. And here comes those planes from the enemy carrier. Ivan's definitely trying to push Sonu back as best she can, but I think Sonu's ready for him. It looks like those planes are kind of frozen there for a second. Don't know why, but it appears so. And out goes those torps. And the Shores takes 2, leaving it at 1,000 hit points. Unfortunately, Sonu will lose her torpedo planes there to his enemy fighters. So, but I think that's a negatable loss. Unfortunately, now Sunu's planes are in jeopardy again, because here he is pushing hard into his planes. Unfortunately, looks like he forgot about Sonu's strife.
Excellent.
Yep, there goes all 13 of his fighters gone. One massive strafe deletes all of his fighters there. Meanwhile, that enemy cruiser that we saw a second ago is dead. So that leaves all his York and the Tirpitz here. There's also another ship up there, but we're focused on these 2 here. Bombs miss. Torpedoes are coming in. How many is she gonna take? 1, 2. Confederate now. Incapacitation. Only 1 torpedo actually hit the target. You would think more, but it didn't. Confederate. And York is now dead. So it only leaves us now is the Tirpitz. And Tirpitz doesn't have very good anti-air compared to Bismarck. So this ship is definitely in a lick of trouble. 3 bombs hit the target. No fires, unfortunately. However, Sonu's torpedoes are launching from the deck and are ready to strike once again. I don't know, though. Nope, never mind. So the only thing left now is the poor enemy eagle. Is the poor Midway, who's just launched his bombers, and his torpedoes are just coming out. Shimakaze is launching torpedoes, and I don't know if he's probably going to get the kill there. Now, can Sonu get a clear sky here? 1 plane, 2 planes. Just get enough plane kills, and she can get a clear sky. Midway took only 2 torpedoes, looks like, from the Shimakaze, so expected more. And Sunu beached her. Was trying to, I guess, beach herself. And the midways, anti-air's going off, but Sunu's already got her planes launched. And yep, he used defensive, but he's taking 2. Sunu strafe again, and yes! She's earned a clear sky on this match. Good job, good job. So she's cleared more than most of the planes out of this game currently. And here comes the torpedoes. Can she get another kill here? That would be pretty cool. 1,000 hit points, and there's the kill! Well done, Sonu. Good gravy. Confederate, devastating, clear sky. I don't know about you guys, but I always say, anytime that I see Sonu in one of these matches, don't ever, ever underestimate your opponent. I never like playing when I go against Sonu. It's never a fun game. It's usually me crying over a moist talent or something like that to the effect. So 2,856 base experience with 84 planes shot down and 3 kills. The poor enemy carrier definitely was so nude. He was ripped by the mighty Sonu. So 83 planes shot down. Just by the midway. Another one off to the side. She also caused 152,000 damage. And 141 of that was just alone from the aircraft. Most of it from torpedoes, of course, but a good almost half was by the bombs. And bear with it, guys, that was not without armor piercing. Armor piercing, if it was going against a Hindenburg or was going against a Tirpitz, it would have been even more devastating because the turtleback armor doesn't mean squat to those bombs. Thank you for submitting that, Sonu. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of an aircraft carrier Midway. As always, take care of yourselves and see you in the high seas.